Tired of fighting who gets the best primary suite? Well, in this home, both primaries are luxurious. Welcome to primary 1 and primary number 2, also known as master bedroom. I don't think we can say that anymore, but this incredible home is the Badonkadonk Multigen. No more fighting, no more winner takes all, who gets the best master primary bedroom. Let's take a look. So this home is gorgeous. It's big, it's luxurious. We can barely fit it into the frame. It is super elegant when you walk up. Of course, you have the 2 elegant primaries, no fighting over the best primary. And also, guys, you can do up to 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, and even a 4-car garage. The location is insane. Let's go inside and I'll tell you a little bit more. If you're all about grand entrances, then look up here. You can see gorgeous pendant lighting. Instead of your standard 1 chandelier, you've got 3. And I love what they're doing with the wraparound railing. I have not seen railing like this. It's usually 1 or 2 choices, but with this particular builder, you go to the design center. And don't forget, there are so many deals right now. We're getting half off of closing costs, half off of the design. So you're not going to go into a home like this and be like, okay, Jen, but what is going to be at the end when I actually buy the home? Is it going to look as good? Yes, because then we're also going to be able to get you some closing costs again off the lot, and we're going to help you with your interest rate. Now follow me over this way. I really love this kind of a dining room. For those of you who don't want a dining room, this could be a great front office. But it is wonderful. It is really cozy, and it goes into one of my favorite features of homes that have really big kitchens. Check out this butler's pantry, where you can have your coffee station extraordinaire, or you can have your liquor station. You can decide one or both. You know, you can have it in the evening or at night, who knows? And I'm really loving this pantry. I don't know about you, but having a big pantry is super important. And being right off of the kitchen, it is definitely something that makes a lot of sense and doesn't intrude with this incredible kitchen experience. Yes, guys, take a look at this island, and you've got counters for miles. And it really, really opens up. As we see, you know, we are all about the open space. But this particular kitchen is very modern, very sleek, very elegant, and just really, really connects really well with the rest of the home. And you've got this nice community table. So you have your dining room. If you're, again, not a dining room person, you have this great community table. It leads out to a gorgeous pool. We're going to be out there in a second. And with this particular builder, we are seeing, guys, that we're getting in a buyer's market. And some of the models in this community are $100,000 off. And so what does that mean? It means you too can afford a pool, because what is the Florida lifestyle without your own pool? So if you see here, we are in the living room. Great space here, a little bit more of a masculine feel with the dark wood, and any size television, guys, is going to fit up here. I'm not a TV person, but you know, if I was to have one here, this would be a great spot. Are you looking for a home that has its own personal podcast studio? Check out, we are live on air. I love the fact of, you know, we're all doing a lot of stuff from home these days. And so they've done a great idea in terms of taking some of the space that's under the stairs and turning it into a podcast studio. One of my hobbies on the weekends is singing, and I would totally turn that into a studio for music recording while I'm watching my boiling pasta, doing my dishes, and then running over here and maybe being creative. So we talked about those 2 master primary rooms, right? And we have here what we call the pool plan bathroom, where we can go right out to the pool. You can come here, and then you know, kids can shower off, and then you can also have kind of like a splash pad. The other thing that you can do is, if you wanted to make this just completely private, you could put a door here. But again, let's go here to that first floor, beautiful, luxurious private master. We're stepping back in here. This master, guys, is the size of more of the upscale masters that you would see in a lot of our new construction homes. Really tall ceilings, gorgeous beams, king size bedroom, you know, with the bed and the floor plan here, a nice little seating area. And they're not skimping here on the master bathroom as well. We get the light turned on here. Look at this, guys. You've got a gorgeous garden bathtub, his and hers or his and his. We've got our double sinks. And then look around. You got your shower, waterfall, shower head, and everything that you could want in terms of an upscale master bathroom suite experience. And we have even another one upstairs. Remember that. So super important, guys. One thing you're going to see is we have a covered patio area. Florida gets hot, and I know we want to be by the pool, but it's good to have some shade. Another thing you're going to see a lot are these gates. These gates are really good if you have kids or even pets, and they really protect against any type of, like, you know, you don't want your kids in your pools while you're unattended. That's something that we don't want to do in Florida. And these also can come with alarms. So this is that $100,000 pool that you can now afford because you get $100,000 off some of these models. Again, guys, it is a buyer's market. As I'm filming this, we are in May, and as of April, 63% of the homes sold in April sold for less than asking. Homes are sitting on the market for up to 2 months. You're in the driver's seat. Get those closing costs paid, get your interest rate down, and afford more. You can now get more. And the other more that is in this community is the location. We are 2 miles from downtown Sanford. Look in my videos. I love downtown Sanford. I personally live here, even though our team covers the whole state. One of the things I love is the Sanford Riverwalk. 5 miles. I go out there every morning. If you hear me talking to you in the morning, I'm probably walking by the Sanford Riverwalk. We also have the Lake Monroe Conservation Area. For you boaters out there, for you kayakers out there, so much wilderness, so much still of natural Florida. You can see behind me, natural conservation areas to be able to discover. And we are also close to the St. Johns River. And the St. Johns River, you can take the river ship Romance. You can go up the St. Johns River. You can jet ski. You can rent a pontoon boat. And in downtown Sanford, we are popping with some of the best restaurants in the area, entertainment, live music. Again, check my video on Sanford for more reasons why to live here. So if you see behind me, those are the 3 chandeliers that we saw when we walked into the home. This is that beautiful upsweeping foyer, and this is that second living room. Also the loft extraordinaire. And what I really love what they're doing here is they're kind of theming it for the kids. So if you have adult kids, or you can really easily have your kids and your parents and your mother-in-law downstairs. So if you want to know more about all the different types of multi-generational homes we have, comment Multigen guide below, and you will get all of the different floor plans. We have multi-generational homes with garage apartments. We have multi-generational homes with their own separate entrance with a side apartment. And we have multi-generational homes that have multiple master primary suites in the home itself. So definitely, again, comment Multigen guide below. And we're always updating it. It is a living, breathing guide. As we do more, you get more. So I really, again, love what the theme is here. This is a place to hang out, to have movie time, to have game night. And you know what? When I had my kids, we had a similar setup. And I always tell my kids, you can mess up the upstairs, but downstairs is for mom and dad. Downstairs stays pretty, downstairs stays nice. So this is kind of like that play area. And then you have, again, up to 5 bedrooms that you can do in this home and up to 4 garages. Here's another cute little bedroom. Step inside right here with me. This could be for that kid that really likes to play a lot, but maybe you want to keep an eye on him or her. And I love how they've themed this room with music. Again, I'm a big fan of music. And again, in Sanford, in downtown Sanford, We have places like the Abbey and other really cool jazz spots. Lots of festivals in Sanford, guys, including one of my favorites, the Porch Festival, which I've actually played at with my own band, where we take in Sanford all the cool historical porches, fill them up with bands, take your lawn chair and enjoy. So just down the hall from that amazing living room loft is our second primary. Look at this, guys. This is amazing. I could find myself just sitting here, relaxing. There's space for a desk over here in the corner. You really have a lot of options in terms of how you want to lay out this second primary. I can imagine myself getting up, looking over the pool, which is out that way, or deciding, you know what, today I'm going to go to the beach because New Smyrna Beach, Daytona Beach, Ormond Beach, and Ponce Inlet are less than an hour away. So I know a lot of you guys don't know about Sanford, but I will tell you this. I moved here 3 years ago because it is quiet, it is chill. I can get to downtown Orlando, where my mom lives, in only 25 minutes. I can get to Disney in like 45 minutes. There's a couple of back ways because the 417 is only 5 miles away. The 417 goes in a circle around Orlando, so you can completely avoid all the squalor in terms of like the traffic in Orlando and get anywhere you want to go. So beach is less than an hour, Disney less than an hour, downtown in under 5 minutes. And did I also tell you that you can walk to downtown Sanford and there is a free trolley that will bring you to the train station, our Sunrail, and that Sunrail can bring you downtown. It connects to the Bright Line, which goes to Miami. I mean, this place is spectacular. You've got nature, connections, and beautiful homes. So again, reach out to me, text me. You can call me at 407-921-1310 or comment Multigen Guide below to find out more about homes like this. And I will see you guys on the next video.